All right, let's be real for a second. You bring home a bag of tropical fish. They're all swimming around, looking cute. You name one of them Bubbles. And 3 days later, Bubbles is floating at the top like a sad little balloon. And you're standing there like, what the heck, man? I gave you flakes. I gave you love. I even whispered goodnight. Why did you die? Well, today we're gonna fix that. Because the truth is, your fish aren't dying just to ruin your weekend. They're dying because tropical fish are secretly divas. They're like celebrities. They need the perfect water, the perfect lighting, the perfect diet, and God forbid you sneeze near the tank. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your fish keep dying and how to stop it. So buckle up, fish parent. We're diving deep. Let's start with the biggest mistake new fish owners make. You set up a tank, you pour in some tap water, maybe toss in some gravel, and boom, fish go in. Wrong. That's basically like moving into a house with no plumbing and no oxygen. See, fish tanks need something called the nitrogen cycle. That's when good bacteria build up and break down fish poop and leftover food. No bacteria, ammonia builds up. And guess what ammonia does? It burns your fish alive. Yeah, welcome to Finding Nemo, the horror version. So if your fish keep dying in the first week, chances are your tank wasn't cycled. Pro tip, always cycle your tank for at least 3 to 4 weeks before adding fish. I know, patience sucks, but so does buying fish funerals every Friday. Are you actually checking your water quality? Look, fish don't live in water, they live in chemistry soup. Ammonia, nitrites, nitrates, pH, hardness, temperature, it's like a science experiment in there. If you've never tested your water, that's like never checking the oil in your car and then wondering why it explodes on the highway. So get a water test kit, not those little dip strips. Research your species. Don't trust the pet store guy who says, yeah, bro, you can totally fit 8 goldfish in a bowl. That's like saying you can fit 8 people in a phone booth. Technically true, but horrifying. Section 4. Tropical fish are divas about temperature. Most need between 75 and 80 degrees. That means if your heater is busted or if your tank is sitting by a sunny window baking like a lasagna, your fish are stressed. And stressed fish don't just book a vacation. They book a one-way ticket to fish heaven. Section 5. Overfeeding is the #1 rookie mistake. You dump in flakes, the fish eat some, the rest rots, the water turns nasty, and boom, fish funeral. Congratulations, you just poisoned your own pets. Feed small amounts once or twice a day, just what they can eat in 2 minutes. That's it. They don't need midnight snacks. They're fish, not stoners. Section 6. Another big killer? The wrong roommates. You thought, hey, these fish are colorful, let's put them together. But guess what? You just made the aquatic version of WWE SmackDown. Some fish are chill, some are jerks, some are straight-up murderers. Put a beta with another beta, one dead beta. Put cichlids with anything smaller, congratulations, you've got sushi. Section 7. An aquarium is not a lava lamp. You don't just set it up and stare at it. Do weekly water changes, clean the gravel, check the filters. Skip it? Well, enjoy another tiny watery funeral. Section 8. Fish can actually die of stress. Too much light, loud noises, people tapping on the glass. Newsflash, your fish aren't vibing to heavy metal at 3 a.m. They're writing their last will and testament. So keep things calm. Pretend your fish are on a spa retreat. That's how you want them to feel. New fish can carry diseases, parasites, bacteria, basically little fish plagues. Always keep new arrivals in a quarantine tent. No judgment, we've all been there. All right, I'm off to feed my fish, which hopefully won't die before I upload this video. See you next time.